Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever, and you joined me over here in Grand Rapids, where I have popped some of these rocks down near this bridge just to prevent, well, that from happening. So I'm just about to attempt this all around these bridges very quickly. I thought I'd do some off camera and I'll do a little bit on camera, just going to be clicking randomly around just to prevent the AI from doing something incredibly silly. And we're going to leave these buildings for now, these ones over here, but we will get rid of them fairly shortly. But just want to make sure that the AI cannot do what they're actually doing, and I hope this works. So no bridge, no building over here. That should do the trick. So they're okay with building up here, but from here onwards, I don't want them building anything. So I've done that over here. Just need to do a little bit over here. And there's sort of trees in the way over here. I mean, do they get... I'm assuming they get rid of trees. So with them getting rid of the trees, then I will have to do this. It's a shame I can't... I can rotate them, but I can't actually change what's what. So I just have to basically attempt to place these in the best way possible. You know what? That actually might do the trick. I'm just going to click a little bit more randomly around the area. Is there a spot I can squeeze it in here? No. Oh, there's one there. I can squeeze one in there. I think that should do the trick. So that's hopefully going to sort out Grand Rapids. What are we going to be doing in today's episode? Well, today we're going to be... good question. What were we going to do? Oh yes, I've been reading the comments. That's why there wasn't an episode on the normal Tuesday as we've been having it lately. Because I'm actually recording this on that same Tuesday. I've been reading the comments, waiting for the comments to come in. So the Green Bay line, not this one. It has been suggested that this go off to the museum. So that is going to be going off to the museum to be replaced with these lines that are now the Michigan loops. So the Michigan loop is going to be replacing that Green Bay line. That's going to go off over... where's the museum? Over here. So we're going to park one of them in here. That being said, this one over here is the exact same train, isn't it? I think. On that temp line, that's a Can-Am. That's that. You know what? This one, is it that it needs to be... No, there is a vehicle replacement on for it, so that's fine. We can just continue having these replaced regardless. So let's quickly have a look at that train. Not that one, that's the Madison St. Louis one. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Yeah, I think they're the same trains because we sort of put them all together. So that one can actually not only be retired, we don't actually need a replacement because this is the replacement. St. Louis, Chicago to 1918. And then I suppose we could say it was Chicago to Green Bay until whatever date it was. I'll pull it in anyway, and then we'll see what we can do. So we've got to do that in today's episode, and then if someone can look up the dates and tell me what date the Chicago Green Bay lines ran from, we'll then be able to put that date in if someone can get me the starting date. The other thing I need to do is I noticed this at the end of the last episode. Someone's decided to get a little bit stuck here, so we need to try and figure out what's going on here. So this is actually our task for the day. Autosave. I didn't have autosave on. Oh, we can change everything in here though. That's pretty good. I didn't have autosave on. I'm going to have to switch the autosave off because it's going to get very laggy. Yes, so we need to check out the lines over here and work out what exactly has gone wrong. So as you can see, something has clearly gotten highly confused here on this entrance and exit. So really what should have happened is something should have gone, or maybe it's, no, that slip, that is working absolutely fine. And that's absolutely fine. So how has this ended up the way it is? It's meant to be in here, I believe. Okay, you know what? We'll fix this. Maybe this is something we should have done a long time ago. Let's do that. There we go. Maybe that... No! No! No, 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 no. Not that one. What's... Give me the visible ones. There we go. You. I want you over on... platform... Not 3. 4. That's it! There we go. Perfect. That's exactly what I want you to do. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Now, is that going to open up anything here? Yeah, it's going to let both of them go. Well, I tell you what. I'm actually going to pause. I mean, I'm going to put that on to play. Kind of a screenshot to have. These trains are going to definitely need an upgrade. Can't hear them either. Sound's gone off these trains. So what are they carrying? 256 and 137 respectively. With an additional gazillion waiting over here. So I tell you what. Well, no, this train's going to have to take it all. Well, it's going to only be able to take 300 and something. 397, I think. Is it 397? 396. So it's only going to be able to take 396. Now that is a problem. But still, these lot are going along. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. So we've got to do that first. And whilst those are sorting themselves out, this is very interesting. How it splits and then comes together very, very closely. It's also very, very interesting to see that this one with 137, this one with 256, almost double what that has. Look at the acceleration difference. The curvature of the corners are very, very similar. This one is clearly accelerating much better than this one. In fact, it's 2 miles an hour faster already. So that is something to take into account. Whilst that's going on, we're going to set up one of these Green Bay trains onto a new line. Where are you? You're over here. Right, you're over here right now. So what we're going to do is train 9 is the one that's going to remain. And we're going to set up a new line. I'm actually going to start calling these. We're going to call this museum. So I'm actually going to call this M for museum. It's going to be Chicago Green Bay. There we go. This can be another one of those silver lines. And we're going to go from here. No. That's not going to work, is it? I need it to get over there. That's probably what we needed this one for over here. That's what that was for. Is there any way for me to connect those up? I suppose I could work this out. I could certainly work this out. I need it to somehow. I want to see how it gets there. Let's see how it can get there. No, get rid of that. How do you... No, it's not going to want that. Alright, so what if I was to make it run to St. Louis for one final run? Yeah, let's do that. Let's have it run to St. Louis for one final run. So Chicago Union to St. Louis. There's its final run. Fantastic. And then from that final run, we're then going to bring it up over here to Naperville once we've got it into that. And then all we've got to do is see, the reason I'm coloring all these the same colors because we're just going to have them all filter into one platform so they're out of the way. We don't have to worry about what they look like. Because a color will just tell us that it's a museum line, so that's what I'm planning to do right there. So yeah, let's do that, and then we'll switch this over. Come on, no, stop moving. Why? There we go. So we'll switch this over to Museum Chicago Green Bay. Fantastic. And then any other Chicago Green Bay trains like that one, as soon as it gets to Green Bay, we're going to have it sent off to a depot. So that's the idea. That's now headed off to St. Louis for the last time. Even though I think that's never been to St. Louis, but, you know, whatever. No, that goes to a depot. That's off to a depot now. Fantastic. How are these trains going? That one's now moving along, which means the others have moved. And there you go, they have moved. That's great. That one's now in. That's picked up a full load of oil. This one's picking up some coal. We need to improve the coal flow. That's what we need to do. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to improve that coal. We can replace these with better products, and that way it might build more. Okay, we're almost at St. Louis here. And we'll have that to unload only, unload only. Oh, that's not the one. That's something else. Oh, these are other trains. Never mind. This is the Madison train. Hello. Where's the train we want? Is that it? That's it right there. Let's follow it along on its final journey. There it is. It's on its final journey. It's actually quite nice to see all of this going on. So that one is waiting for another train to pass through, I believe. Right, here we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of that and add, and this is where we pause it. We're going to add Naperville, but between that we're going to select a slot for this. I tell you what I want to do. I want to these are invisible waypoints? Yeah, these are invisible waypoints. I sort of want to do this. Oh, autosave. I sort of want to do this. And the reason I want to do this is because I want to stick 2 trains here. So this one, go through that. Now this, if I were to move this along, these trains are actually, this train's moving for the first time in I don't know how many years. Although that's waiting for a free path for I don't know what. Oh, you know what I can do to just fix that free path? If I were to just do the simplest of things here. And put a dwarf signal just here. That will fix that pathing issue. Alright, so all I want to do is just get this one to pop over. Just about there will do very nicely for me. Now I'm wondering if I'm going to need a dwarf signal here as well to put a multiple. Unless, is there an invisible signal? Yeah, I do have invisible signals. Here we go. So I put an invisible signal there. Is that going to let it go? Okay, stop. Wow. Whoa, loads of Volvos available here. The LV66, loads of them. Is that an onion jack mod? I'm led to think it is. Alright, so that should now bring its way up to here. So, let's watch that one. So that's the St. Louis, Chicago. This one I'm going to actually name as Chicago. Actually, I can just name these fully, can't I now? Green Bay. And it was something to 1931. I don't know what it was. What the exact dates were for that train. Let's go watch it on its final run. I don't know where it's going. I really don't know where it's going. You should be headed the opposite direction. Or you're not going to manage that, are you? Okay. No, you turn around again. So sometimes I get very, very confused with what all of this is and what it's doing. I mean, it's very clear that it should have gone that way again. It's almost... There's nothing that says that you shouldn't have gone that way. But oh no. No. It wants to go that way. The pathfinding in this sometimes is beyond abysmal. So what we need to do is we need it to come back to what point? Oh, this is going to be terrible. I'm gonna need it to switch over somewhere completely. I'm just gonna do that for it. Right, now I'm gonna turn it around. Go back. Okay, great. Demolish that behind it. Just keep... Where are you headed now? No, what you've gone and done here. Okay, so what you've done here is you've completely messed yourself up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, well that might be the screenshot for the episode. That's not meant to happen. Definitely not meant to happen. Look at this guy. This guy is just sitting there like, excuse me, I have right of way. I have right of way. You know, you should be getting out the way. That was a mistake. If you saw a little bit of a black flash of the screen there, don't worry. That's me being me. Alright, let's turn this around. Yeah, you're going to be waiting for a free path for a long time, buddy. Stop. Everything stop. Hold. Wait. No, you. Turn around. Go. Nope. Nobody's going anywhere. You are... Okay. You turn back around where you need to go. You, what free path are you waiting for? I just want to know that. You tell me what free path you're waiting for and I will figure out how to get you where you need to be. Alright, you're waiting for that. Fine. You keep going wherever you need to go now. Alright, clearly on the wrong side. But if that gets you into the platform you need, then we'll be okay. And we've got a bunch of boxcars now becoming available. Philadelphia and Reading, Chicago Northwestern, New York, New Haven, Hartford, Great Northern, Atchison, Topeka and Santa Fe, New York Central Railroad, Bangor and Aroostook. Aroostook sounds like somewhere up in northern Canada. Pennsylvania Railroad, which is one we're going to be using. Southern Pacific, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, now you hold up for that, don't you? Oh my god. Guaranteed you're not going to be able to make it through. You're going to be stuck there. Because you need to go... Right, you turn... No. You turn around for now. Just go. You get out of here. Get back on the path you're supposed to go on. Is that the path? Is that the path? I think it is. Okay. Right, now you can continue on your merry way. Whilst you... It's a good thing we chose to follow that, otherwise we would have been absolutely lost. To think we were supposed to be working on the quarries today. I'm sure we can get a little bit of quarry work in, but the majority of this episode has been trying to sort out this fool. I also have a concern that this one's going to go into the wrong bay. It's going to go into the wrong parking bay. I almost got worried for a second it took the wrong turning there again. But no, it's going on the right one. Right. So it needs to pull in over here. I'm just going to stop it literally over there. About there. That's where you're going to stop. Gonna budge you forward just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. And there we go. We now have different trains. You apparently have lost some of your... There we go. That's better. Wow. That was a moment. Some trains going into a museum. Other trains sitting around. So those trains are the same. Maybe I'll just get rid of one of them, given the amount of hassle it's just caused us. Anyway, slow that right down. Let's have a look at what's going on here now. That's big. That's over 3,000 right there. So in this area, if we look just in that area there, what do we have with the pause? Not taking into account Detroit. We're just going to go Madison, Milwaukee, Rockford, Naperville, Grand Rapids, and Fort Wayne. What do we have? Let's get some maths going on. There we go. 1510. 15, so that's 3,078. 3,078 plus that is going to be 3,254. 3254, I think. 3254. 3940. 3940. 4981. 4981. That's already gone into the... Alright, so that's now 5,000 already. So 5,268. 5268. Plus another... Wow, I didn't realize that had that much. So 5268. 64... No. Yeah, 648 6491. 6,491 is the population in that area. That's pretty good. With an additional 471 at Green Bay, and then of course we've got Toledo and Detroit, which has a combined population of about 1.5, just over 1,500. We've got Indianapolis, which has got 1,000 on its own. Cincinnati, which has got 1,000 on its own. Columbus, which has got 885. St. Louis, which doesn't have much. I think it's more of an industrial place. I genuinely feel St. Louis is more industry than anything else. Yeah, look, 418 is the jobs there. Look at the jobs in St. Louis. 696. It's definitely an industry. Oops. No, definitely an industry town. I think Pittsburgh should be similar, no? No, Pittsburgh apparently isn't. Maybe we haven't set that up correctly. Washington has more jobs than anything else. Philadelphia is a very industry-oriented town, it seems. A lot of industry going on there, and some crazy building work. So that's fine. And of course then we've got this wonderful section here. You know, I really want to fix this. But I want to fix it, but it's sort of from this angle it's like it's okay, because it looks like that road went around like that originally and this road connected up. It kind of looks okay. It's just from up here it looks a bit weird, but from down here it really looks okay. So I don't know. Let me know, should I fix that or not? And anyway, we've only got a few minutes left. Let's work out what we need to do here. So how am I going to get trains where I need them? Can I get trains onto any of these platforms? Let's have a look. What platforms are doing what? Right, those are all our stone platforms. Is there any way to get trains onto those junctions? It seems highly unlikely to be able to do that. So let's do that. Let's get that going and get the trains running to and from that place. That's going to be important. So let's go. Well, these ones obviously are going to run. What's this one? Oh yeah, that's the actual main stone line. So we'll use the main stone line. It goes through that. Or we can even use, well look, it can get onto the oil lines as well, can't it? It can get onto these lines here. And we'll just, we'll sort something out here. Let's say, for example, it'll go like that. And we'll slip each of these. There we go. So it can literally cross over onto any of those lines from where it's going to come from, which unfortunately is going to be all the way across the country for now. Or across the map. We're actually going to have them coming out of here. Now, I'm hoping, I am really hoping that they follow the same path. I'm really hoping that. So, let's create those trains. Let's get those trains going, and we'll have them out and about very shortly. Now, they're going to be small runners, so we don't need super powerful trains here. And we're actually going to start by using, I think these Alcos are going to be the ones to choose. I'm actually going to be switching to these. I'll be switching to these, I think, for the main. I don't know, actually. I don't know. There's these as well. These are attractive efforts of a lot. So maybe the Alcos could be... Yeah, I think the Alcos are the ones for the short runs now. So we'll grab some Alcos and we'll use them in and out of where we need to. And we're going to have them painted a deep red, like so. So we're going to go one of those. And then on top of that, we're going to have... Well, this is going to be taking only... Are we taking... Right, okay, what can what take? So we need something that can take... We need something that can take... not construction materials. Something that can take stone. None of these seem to be able to take stone. What takes stone? These. Yep, that takes stone. Okay, so this is going to be interesting because this is going to be very interesting. Because what this means is that we're going to be able to get stone to in and out, but we're not going to be able to get construction materials out and around unless we have more trains. Interesting. Well, let's see what happens for now, and then we'll add more if we need to and when the time comes. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 132 meters. We'll go for a 200-meter train. I think a 200-meter train that can only take... for now, we're going to say... Well, let's leave it automatic because it might come in handy to take other things. Let's have a look at the size of the station over here that we're bringing things into. What is the size of the station? It's a 400-meter station right there. So it's not quite as big as these, and we're only running 200-meter trains into them, which should be absolutely fine actually. So we're actually going to make 3 of them, and we're going to set each line on, yeah, it's going to be Philly stone for sure. So we're going to go Philly stone, Philly stone, and Philly stone, I think. Make sure that all of them have their own line, and that's where I'm going to end it. No, one of them doesn't. Right, that one there. There we go. Okay, that's where I'm going to end it. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transport Fever. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think of what I'm doing so far. That was an absolute nightmare with the train, getting the train into the museum. So hopefully that was worth it. Thumbs up for that. And do support me on Patreon. Link to that is in the description box below. I would massively appreciate your support. It would come in very, very handy for me, and it's really going to help me out. And of course, any amount now does get access to the Discord server, and on that Discord server you'll find me, and you can chat with me, and you can chat with other members of the community, as well as some honoured guests, and get to influence my creation or what I'm creating next and what type of stuff I do before it even happens. So do check that out. And last but not least, oh yeah, what are we going to do in the next episode? Well, we've got those running. We're going to get the stone running all the way into Indianapolis, and hopefully Indianapolis should start coming to life with construction materials, and then we're going to have to work out how to get all those construction materials out and about to the rest of the country. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.